Good morning, everybody. It's Marty the JavaScript Party. Rhett is out in the living room, mostly because I'm running. I didn't try. I'm kind of running a little bit late. Oh, you can see Gretchen, my German Shepherd, a little bit, or maybe not. Yeah, there she is. Yeah. So she's sitting in. I just didn't have time to go get Rhett this morning. I'm running really late this morning. Um, I definitely am. So right now we're like pretty much focused on unit tests. Um, Unit testing and all that. And really ended up getting very deeply sort of muddled um, in dependency resolution is really what we are kind of just focused on at the moment. And the only reason we're focused on it is because unit tests are just really great way to just isolate things. um, Oh, that's what's so weird about this. Isolate things so that they can, so that you can just really focus on the low level. Did I run test on both? No, this is serve. The low level aspects of the software, not like the architectural 30,000 foot look, but more like the 1 foot look. And so we're trying to figure out, okay, how do we do that? How do we get like how do we ensure that the software is well? Oh, that's not fun at all. Let's see, I'd love to get better. Arrange split view, new tab to the right, add tabs, reload, mute sites, share to. That was weird. All right, so it looks like I need to create a brand new tab and then drag this over here. That is something that is a new feature that came into the browsers. And I do want to say that like the browsers are constantly changing, and that is why Angular has a 6 month change. They're the messenger. Um, they are not what causes there to need to be a new version of Angular every 6 months. The technology constantly moving forward is what does that. And most people don't realize that like anything you decide today in 6 months may not even be relevant. And we seem to pop from problem to problem, um, and then new technology comes out to deal with the new problem. All right. So, anyways, it is 8:52, so I only have like 3 minutes left, and it is Monday, April 6th. So, woo! Rhett says, I think Rhett wanted to come in here this morning. It sounds like I haven't even stepped out. Like my bedroom's right there. I just walked in and sat down. Um, but so all our unit tests are passing, and we have a little bit of a coverage issue here. Basically, we have four statements. So we aren't even thinking about the way the application works. We're thinking about the code itself, which is important. And unit tests are a great time to do it. But as you can see, unit tests are also incredibly distracting, right? Like once you start to really dig into the things, you can get into very abstract ideas about thoughts and stuff. And you could end up just becoming more of a unit test application, which is really a lot in many ways what this has become. Um, but so we have this function, it's called apply filters. So I'm guessing it applies the filters. I don't know if it, I know we have different kinds of filters and stuff, but oh, okay, so it looks like type equals entity else filter. Yeah, so this is gonna basically, if we come over here and we go to entity or data and entities, uh, not data and entities, and then we add a viz, and we add another viz, and then we say, oh, I only want to see geometries. So we go here and that just shows us our two geometry. Um, records. So that is what I believe that's all about. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what that's all about. This is apply filters. And basically, we just need to pass in a filters that has, we need to call this apply filters, and we need to pass in anything other than entities as the route layout type. So let's just go ahead. We probably can't get much more than just starting it. Or did we already start set tables? Fixture, filter. Set table. Okay, so we aren't actually, we never did create a test for this, so we need to do that. Expect result. Guessing that's probably to be true. I think that's right. Let's hit save. Let's just watch this little thing here. And again, I just don't know. Like sometimes it acts like it runs and it didn't run sometimes. And then you think that you have a passing unit test, but you don't actually have a passing unit test. Um, but when you hit refresh, I found that that works every time. And it looks like we have an extra test now. So now we said the next one is applies filters for detail type. That's going to be the name of it. Oh my gosh, why does it keep doing that? So this was working. Like I used to get help on this, and now it's just become where it's showing an error. Something changed in the ID. Um, routing layout detail type. And then this is going to get a function. And then we're just going to say const. We need a routing layout detail type. And we actually want it to be entities. So this is perfect. Perfection. And then we need some records. So const records. And I don't think we actually have to have any. Yeah, we don't actually have to have any to get this to happen. So we're just going to pass in empty records. And then we're going to say this is our component. So let records, new records, filtered records equals component dot apply filters, and then we're going to pass it our routing detail type, and we're going to pass it our records. And it's not happy because the record is not an ST, not defined. It is an ST entity table record type of array. Doesn't matter because it's just an empty record, empty array, but oh, and that results. Oh, wrong. Well, that is true. Okay, have I gone nuts? Oh, I'm in the wrong. That is hilarious. Here, we were at the wrong. I didn't put my colon again. There we go. Now it's happy. Now let's save. And then again, it's kind of hard to tell if it actually runs or not. I don't know. I feel like something happened. Well, and then the other thing is it's hard to tell when it's done because it has to write to this whole thing. So we're seeing that we do have one that doesn't have an expect because there's that little muted one, and now we have Do we have coverage? Yeah. Apply filters. Yeah. So now we have coverage. We just have one. Now filters, we expect filters records length to be 0. To be 0. We shouldn't have a muted one anymore. I think we should have 131 record, 31 tests now. And we do, and we have all branches. We are at 100% on branches. I think we have like one function left. No, two functions, uncalled, two uncalled functions, and three statements or lines. So that'll do that. It is exactly 9 o'clock. So I was supposed to be at work right now. Happy coding, everybody. Bye.